So the key is to learn from the errors of our ways. The errors of our ways are lessons, they're paths, they're lights to show us, not condemn us, not criticize us, not ridicule us, but to show us. Now it's very hard sometimes to allow the errors of our ways to teach us because we're so close to our ways that we become offended when the errors of our ways manifest. Have you ever had too much month left over at the end of your money? Yeah, we all have, right? Have you ever done something and you wish that you wouldn't have done it? We all have. And the errors of our ways come back as mirrors to show us ourselves. And if you have any insecurity involved, you have any self-doubt at all, when that mirror of reflection shows you what you did, you take it so personally, and it cuts at the core of your worth and your value. And that causes many to allow the errors of their ways to define them rather than refine them. The key, friend, is to allow the errors of your ways to refine you. Now, if you've had one bad month, you can recover from that. If you've had a couple of bad months, you can still bounce back from that. What you don't want to have happen is to get into this habitual habit of allowing the errors of your ways to define you. Take your finances, for example. You have a bad month, you overspend, you're a little frivolous, and you get to the end of that month and you realize, God, I overspent. Now here's the key. Right at that moment, you can decide to not overspend the next month. And what's more important about than even deciding not to spend the next month is deciding to capitalize on the idea that there's nothing wrong with you for overspending. Everybody overspends. So the errors of your ways are showing you what to do the next time. So who hasn't overspent? No one. Who hasn't done what they thought they shouldn't? No one. But who has got up the next morning and gone, spent a little too much money this month, I'm going to correct it. Now you've put yourself in the next category, because many people don't know how to take the errors of their ways as lessons of life. They take them as identifiers. They say, this is who I am. Look at all of this stuff that's happening to me. I know that for a first-hand experience, going through my own journey. When something difficult would happen, I would take it personally. And even now, I have a great challenge with not taking it personally, because when I miss the jump, if I'm riding my mountain bike, I take it personally because if I would have just known how to jump, I wouldn't have missed the jump. When I don't have enough money at the end of the month, so to speak, I take it personally because if I would have just known, see, our knowing is connected to our being. We think I should know, therefore I should do. But friend, the idiocy of humanity is we do stuff that nobody anticipates, even ourselves. We do things that nobody could calculate. That's why artificial intelligence can never replace humanity, because artificial intelligence is based on code, it's based on predictability. And one thing human beings are not is predictable. You are not predictable. You could have in your mind the night before that you're going to get up and run, you're going to get up and ride, you're going to get up and study, you're going to get up and pray, you're going to get up and meditate. You've got the plan all worked out, and the first thing that happens in the morning, you step on the dog, you step on the cat, it just ruined your whole frickin' day, and all of that idea that you had goes away, and you end up going down this other path. You could be driving down the road and be in a good mind frame one moment, and somebody cuts you off on the freeway and you're in a different mind. The unpredictability of humanity is what causes our own idiocy, friend. But here's what we don't have to do. We don't have to become that idiocy. I'm driving this point home this morning because it's so important to me, because I think there are so many people who get lost in their own demise. They think they are that demise. They got divorced, so they think they are the divorce. They are this bad person. They didn't do it right. They're not good enough. That not good enough is our own demon. And I believe that we were born with it. I don't know why, but I think it's a part of us. The dark, the light, the good, the bad, the evil, the whatever. But it's a part of us. But it's not us, but it seems to be a part of us. And what we have to do is we have to learn to take the errors of our ways and allow them to be lessons of our life so that we can get back on track. Because you know what? You were born to be wealthy. You were born to be successful. You were born to be rich. You were born to be happy. You were born to be successful. You were born to be It's in your code. Now check this out. You have code written in your DNA. That code is what's driving your life. Failure's not driving your life. Setback is not driving your life. The code that you were born with is driving your life. And if you tap into it and you allow it to do its job, it'll redirect you. It's called on-course corrections. You fall, you get back up. You fall, you get back up. Got a question for you. How many times will you keep getting back up? Here's my answer. I'll keep getting back up until I reach my goal. That until, friend, will cause you to keep bouncing back, restarting, refreshing, going again, trying harder the next time, knowing that if it didn't kill you, it made you stronger. You're resilient, and resiliency is the ability to bounce back in the face of adversity over and over and over again. So hey, this is Jeff Crume. I don't know where you're watching this. I don't know when you're watching this. I don't know why you're watching this. But the errors of your ways are teaching you. They're not defining you, they're teaching you. Separate your personal worth from the errors of your ways. It'll help you. Take that as a lesson. And hey, if you spent too much money this month, don't spend too much money next month. If you didn't work out enough this month, work out enough next month. If you didn't ride as much as you wanted to ride this month, ride as much as you want to ride next month. Friend, restart. Every day the sun is up, it's a brand new start. In fact, every breath, every heartbeat is a brand new start. You don't even have to wait on the sun to come up to restart. You can choose to restart anytime you want. This is a little Monday message, a good message, I think, for Monday. It's the start of a new week, start of a new day. It's the start of a new you. Let the errors of your ways refine you, not define you. This is Jeff Crume. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye.